thank you for visiting with us today. Today we were at the lovely home of the Valles family, Pedro, Erica, and Noah, and Noah's little brother who's soon to be born. Hey folks, I want to thank you for allowing us to come into your new home and for allowing us to serve you this time around. And Pedro, I know that when I called you and I told you that we wanted to interview you, you were very passionate about that. It seemed like you wanted to get back to the military community. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I've always been passionate about the military, being a veteran. It's a big brotherhood. Anything that I can do to help my brothers in arms, I'll definitely do. Especially this process, it's so intimidating for some who've never gone through it before. Luckily, before this purchase, I've actually had the chance to purchase a home before, so it wasn't that difficult for me. I kind of worked out the bugs for my first purchase. But it is definitely for a first-time veteran buyer, military buyer, it's a pretty intimidating situation.
Well, thanks for sharing that. And I know that it could be a difficult process. What were some of the key points, or what was important to you when first thinking and during the process of buying a home? What were some key points that were very important to you with buying a home?
It was very important to have someone that was knowledgeable in obviously purchasing a house. We needed to know the ins and outs about a VA loan. I wanted to know every single detail before we actually went into this. So it was very helpful that we found you and we found Anna. They were very knowledgeable and very detailed.
Oh, great. How about for you, Pedro? What was important to you about this purchase?
This purchase for me, more so beginning my family. I needed something to expand our current living situation. Having Noah growing up and another child on the way now, and myself being a little greedy, I've always grew up with pets, and I was ready to have Noah be able to grow up with a pet. So living in an apartment wasn't the ideal situation we were in, so it was time to expand and purchase a home. We were ready for it.
All right. And if you can both give, I know that we serve other military families and we're currently serving quite a few in the buying process. If you could give some advice out to these military families that are currently thinking about or are in the process of buying a home, what's important? What advice would you give them?
Do your research. With this home, when we were purchasing this home, we actually had a realtor who wasn't familiar at all with the VA process, and you can tell they were a bit nervous, weren't too sure of what we could get into, etc. Luckily, Willie did have experience with the VA process, so just do your research on who you use. Willie and Anna, they're a great team, so trust me, you're in good hands.
How about you, Erica?
I think the same thing. We have some bad experiences, but overall, definitely know what you want definitely in a house. Have your list, but Willie and Anna are always willing to help. They'll guide you through everything. I had millions of questions, and they were answered right away. They're very detailed and they're very organized, which is something that we looked for.
Well, thank you again for allowing us to serve you this time around. It was a pleasure, and stay tuned for other videos with military families. Thank you.